Teyana Taylor is the true villain in one battle after another. After watching the movie again, I just could not shake my dislike for her character, Perfidia. Here are 6 reasons why I believe Perfidia is the real villain of this movie, not Colonel Lockjaw. Reason 1. She sexually assaulted Colonel Lockjaw. Many have argued that Lockjaw was obsessed with Perfidia and that in his obsession, he forced her to do things she would not normally do. But everyone conveniently forgets. The first time Perfidia met Lockjaw, she sexually assaulted him. She pointed a gun at him and instructed him to get a boner as she licked her lips seductively. Perfidia sexually assaulted Colonel Lockjaw, and this is exactly why he used it as leverage at the end of the movie, as his defense against accusations of fathering a child with a black woman. Reason 2. Nobody forced her into anything. There is also a claim that Lockjaw blackmailed Perfidia into having sex with him, which eventually led to her pregnancy. This is a lie. Perfidia, at any given time, could have chosen not to visit the colonel at the hotel. He literally let her go the first time he encountered her, when she was planting bombs. She chose to go back. She chose to visit him, and she obviously enjoyed every bit of it. The scene made this very clear. So not only did she light the flame, she poured fuel on it. Reason 3. She abandoned her family. First, Perfidia had already walked out on DiCaprio's character and their baby, long before anything happened to the French 75 resistance group. Why? She hated the fact that DiCaprio was giving their daughter more attention than her, and that feeling crystallized into something even more toxic. She hated the concept of settling down to fill the role of a mother. She interpreted it loosely as being put under the ego and influence of a man. So she walked out. Perfidia is mentally unstable, and this film knows it. Reason 4. She shot the security guard. During the bank robbery operation, Perfidia shot a security guard, to the utter shock of the entire French 75. They do not kill, that is their code, but it had already been established that Perfidia loved violence. She could have handled the situation differently. She chose not to. By her lack of discipline, she turned a resistance group into a major national security threat. Everything that followed, all of it, started there. Reason 5. She gave up the entire group. When she got caught, she gave up the entire French 75, without any force applied, and the film tells you exactly what her sentence was. Not through words, but through images. Every time she appeared, she was either in a wheelchair or lying in a bed, institutionalized, not imprisoned, treated as a mental health case rather than someone charged with murder. She received leniency and still handed over every name, leading directly to the deaths of really good people who were simply doing what they believed was right. Reason 6. She escaped witness protection. She was placed in witness protection. Lockjaw, whatever you think of him, intended to keep her safe. All she had to do was stay put. Maybe she could have even convinced him the child was not his. But she escaped, and that single decision sent Lockjaw into a lifetime pursuit of both DiCaprio and the daughter he suspected was his, which led to every messed up thing that followed. Her daughter, still a child, going through absolute horror and having to kill. DiCaprio is running around like a madman looking for his daughter. The shutdown of businesses and schools, the near destruction of Del Toro's entire immigration operation, and sadly, the busting of those amazing sisters who grew marijuana. Perfidia is the villain, selfish, narcissistic, mentally unstable, and honestly, deeply unlikable. I said what I said. Drop in the comments whether you agree, and subscribe if you want more of this.